Yup, it's the Mighty Jalak, aka Cat. Going to be showing you how to mass craft tech gear. As you can see here, got a couple rows of legs, a couple rows of chests. They're primitive, they're lovely to make, they're only 20 element each. To mass craft tech, you want to get yourself an extinction, get yourself a rep down on a platform, easy as pie, a transmitter. You want to get some metal, black pearls, crystal, poly, and element. A lot of these things you can get on extinction itself. Red drops, purple drops, and veins are the best thing, and they're going to be used and involved in this mass craft of mass crafting tech gear. But we'll move on to that this kind of second segment of the video. So this first segment, you're just going to be watching me craft some stuff, just like my other video on flak and saddles. So we're going to be crafting some good tech blueprints. Now what you want to do to find these, you want to do drops, but you want to find the ones with a decent element amount, about 100. Each tech blueprint has 3 crafts, the same with rifles, railguns, armor. You can craft things 3 times. Okay, so when you do this, you want to be on a good crafter character. The one I've got here is a 135, all put into crafting. So the crafting bonus you can get when you're making this good tech armor can be anywhere from 0 to 100% in it, but I usually get 60%, something like that. Get a pair of legs here with 1000 Duron, which is quite a nice one. So what you want to do is find some nice BPs, maybe get a suit of BPs together and craft that. That's a really key thing to have, especially since they reset a lot of the dupe suits. Having a nice good tech suit on you is very advantageous in PvP. But other than that, you saw at the beginning of the video there was a lot of chest and legs. Now chest and legs are the key component of the tech suit, because it enables you to fly, move while being encumbered, and it enables you to run with your legs, move while being encumbered, and they're very key and crucial things within PvP and also just within everyday moving around and moving items from A to B. So you want to get yourself an extinction, and you want to have an idea of the kind of tech stuff you want to build. Do you want to build saddles? Do you want to build a nice suit? Do you want to just build chest and legs for everyday activities? So yeah. Now moving on to the best way to farm this element, you want to get yourself a hover skiff. To do this, you need to complete the master controller boss fight. It's very easy boss fight. So yeah, you want to get yourself a skiff, and you can just fly across extinctions, a large map. You can't do this on a gas bag, wyvern, griffins, and just look for drops and veins. You just want to go around for a day or something doing veins and drops with a couple guides. It's really easy. When you have the skiff, you just want to fly a route around extinction, pretty much a circle around the city. You want to find one, drop your guys off on the skiff. They'll throw their giggers out. Go and park the skiff you're driving above the drop or the vein, and then just drop down, fucking do it, complete it, get the loot, farm the element, fly back up, jump on the skiff, park the skiff, put all the loot in the skiff, and move on to the next one. And you want to just keep doing this, doing veins, doing drops, doing everything. I mean, it's 4 times at the moment, so each one of these 50k veins is 800 to 1000 element. So that's a considerable amount of element, and if you can get a nice blueprint from a red drop or a purple drop for some tech armor, you can potentially, one vein can make you 2 nice suits. But if you get 1000 element and you can get a BPs for 100 element each, you can make yourself 2 nice suits just from 1 element vein. So it's worthwhile doing, and this is definitely the best way to farm up element. I mean, there's some good ways to do it on Genesis, and again, the Valguera boss fights give you a fair bit of element, but I mean, you get the multiplication dupe, you get the multipliers basically when it's evolution events, which is really nice on extinction, and you can farm a lot of stuff very quickly. So as you can see here, we completed the vein. I'm just gonna fly up with the chest piece, get on the skiff, land it. You can land it just by double tapping R3 and it will just land itself. When you do land, you want to make sure you land it next to the guy who's farmed the vein, because they're going to be full of dust and shit, unless they got some legs on, which they should, and then they can run and stick it in the skiff. The skiff has an amazing weight. You can be doing drops on this thing all day, and you'll probably get to about halfway. Maybe need to empty it at the end of the day, especially when you're doing the red drops and the purple drops. You get all the black pearls. So yeah, let's have a quick discussion about the resources. So it takes 5 key resources to make tech gear. This isn't just armor and saddles I'm on about. I'm also on about structures, chambers, reps, trans, things like this. Your key things for crafting tech gear is metal. Yeah, well, let's start with the main one. Is element. metal, crystal, poly and black pearls. That's it. That's it really. So to summarise, you want to get yourself an extinction, you want to get a replicator down and a transmitter. You want to go around completing veins, 50Ks only, red drops, purple drops. You want to collect all the loot, bring it back to the rep. Alright, especially the element. And then you want to get your 5 key resources, bring them to the rep and craft whatever you please. TEK armor, TEK saddles or TEK structures. Those 5 key resources are metal, crystal, poly, black pearls and element. So yeah, you need to get on extinction, get a rep down, get the veins for the element, get the other resources, bring them over, craft it all on a good crafter. And yeah, jobs are good and you should have a good few rows of TEK in a day. It's the Mighty Jalak. Hope you found this video useful. Goodbye.